Hello and welcome. Congratulations to Dragon for being first today, and good luck next time, everyone. How is everybody doing today? Let's see. How's your day? It's a busy day. It's a different kind of busy than I was busy over the weekend. That's how my day's going so far. I mean, if I were to give you a light rundown of what I did over the weekend, it would include a Saturday morning workout and exercise that rolled right into a couple errands, went home, had lunch, and I was able to relax Saturday afternoon and evening. That was good. Sunday, I went and played a sort of early round of golf. Just 9 holes though. Nothing too insane. A sort of early round of golf on Sunday. Came back here, had a light lunch, then got ready for the cooking stream, and then that was basically the rest of my day. So I had a few free hours over the weekend, but not too many. The point is, it's good to have stuff going on. It's a different kind of busy than the kind of busy that I am during the week, because I have other kinds of responsibilities that keep me busy all day, and I want to have more free time, and it's a goddamn pain in the ass, but it's what it is. We can't complain about it too much. You're doing okay? Just waiting for things to craft in Soul Mask. I need to expand my base. And the foundation was 15 by 15, but now I need 17 by 17. Okay, so I don't really know much about Soul Mask, Dragon. It sounds like that you have a plot of land that you can do stuff in, and you'd like to make an expansion on that plot of land. This part is fairly straightforward. I understand this, but crafting. What kind of crafting do they have in Soul Mask? Like, do you have to set up a variety of facilities that you just plug all the materials into and then come back after a set amount of time and it's done crafting? Or is it a different kind of crafting? Check general. There was a hailstorm where you are? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm looking. Investigating. Holy hailstorm. Those are some big old chunks coming down. My god. Oh, jeez. I would not want to get hit by those. I would not want to have to deal with that kind of hail. Hopefully you were inside during the entirety of that hailstorm, and hopefully you didn't have any serious damage that came out of that. Because, hailstorms seem like the kind of thing where it's not it's something that you can deal with. You really think that, oh, that's just a little green pea-sized piece of ice that's fallen out of the sky, like way up there, and it's landing down on me. There's no way that could possibly be an issue. No. It's fine if I step outside. You should not step outside. Don't do it. Do not convince yourself that it is okay to step outside. You are going to have an awful time if you do that. Like, the metal siding, the metal sheet siding of cars get damaged because they get hit by those little tiny itty bitty pieces of hail. There's no way that you were going to come out unscathed by doing such. Just stay inside, wait it out, deal with the damages that come by afterwards. Okay, rant over. You need tribe members to autocraft, but you live in a brick building, and hail is falling at terminal velocity. Yes, these are all very true things. So you need tribe members that are part of that are part of your crew. Okay, I assume that there are ways to increase the population of the crew size that you can have in Soul Mask, so that you can go have them start working on other things for you, other bits and pieces in a variety of spots. That is what I think would be happening in that situation. Then, yeah, a brick building is a pretty safe place to be in a hailstorm, not gonna lie. Okay. So, what did we do yesterday? Yesterday, we did a wee bit of the cooking stream, and the cooking stream was quite enjoyable. Hold on, it's fine. It's fine, I just had to find out where my cursor was. Okay. This OBS tab. That's what I wanted. Is that... with that... capture the game, capture the audio. The game is not sized properly, but we can adjust that. There we go. Okay. And now we'll be ready to switch tabs to the game in a moment when it's done loading. Because this game takes me at least 60 seconds to load, which does not sound like that big of a deal if you take a step back. If you were to take a step back and actually look at something, you know, more serious, but 60 seconds to load a video game certainly feels like a long time. So, that's okay. The game is going to load and then we'll jump into it. What did we do yesterday? Yesterday, we did the cooking, and I enjoy the cooking streams. I'm actually trying to figure out if I can do more cooking streams than just once every other Sunday, because I like doing that. I like hanging out with you guys while I'm cooking stuff. I like trying new things. I'm trying to figure it out. Trying to balance everything that I got going. And then the specific dish that we made, Bainta Barta? That sounds wrong, but it's the Indian eggplant and tomato dish. I think it came out just okay. Flavor-wise, yeah, sure. It tasted like eggplant with tomato and the Indian seasoning that I mixed in. It was okay. Would I make it again? I would try making it another time, but not while streaming, because the way that I cook while streaming and the way that I cook everywhere else is entirely different. And I just have access to a different kind of setup when I'm not streaming. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give it a try at another time, see if I can make it any better. And then we jumped into Arknights and we finished up the gigantic crane mission at the beginning of the game. We also finally got to do some very basic factory stuff in Arknights. And we should have a near unlimited supply of, well, they don't consider it food, but the healing items, the healing pills that we equip to our characters. We should have a ton of that available the next time that we play on Sunday. I'm very much looking forward to that because I'm pretty greedy in Arknights combat, and I just try and power through everything, and I keep getting punished for it. Ow, who was that? Hello? Oh my gosh, Hobby. First thing you do when you show up is you steal my beard, not even a hello? Okay. Well, if you're gonna steal my beard, I hope you at least make good use of it before... and you put me in the cup. Look at how stun-locked I am. I don't even realize that I've been put in the cup yet. As soon as my phone wakes up and... You put me in the... You did this to me. You put me in the cup. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense today. How are you doing, Hobby? How are you doing today? We are about to jump into... It's been a few weeks since we did an X4 session, and I'm looking forward to getting back into it because the 9.0 update is not out yet. It's out on the beta branch for Steam, but I'm holding off on doing the 9.0 until it's out of beta because I don't want to have anything happen to my my very large save file here, because if something bad happened to the save file, I don't know if I could continue streaming the game. I sure as hell don't want to start over on a game that I've been streaming for a year on and off. So I'm going to be careful. I'm going to be careful. You want to do Elden Ring, Javi? But we're still working our way through Dark Souls Remastered. There are so many things that need to be done. Where are my headphones? Oh. Yes. Okay. There we go. Okay. Could do both at the same time. I don't think I can handle both at the same time. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, there we go. We've got the game going now. Okay. Now, it's been a hot second since we did anything in the game. Frankly, I don't remember. This camera just looks way too close. I'm guessing the camera's not as close as I think it is, but there's just something about it. Save? Yes. Okay. Okay, so what do we have going on? It's been like 3 weeks since we last played this game. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember what we were working on specifically the last time that I was playing this game, which means that we have the fantastic opportunity to simply do whatever the hell we want. We can just pick something to work on, and I definitely have stuff that I would like to work on. As soon as I turn on the space radio, we can just jump right into it. Is that my space radio? Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, so what should we do? Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the map, see how things are progressing. We have a ton of factories that are being worked on, but unfortunately none of those factories are in progress. We must have finished up all the major set of upgrades that we were working on the last time that we were here. So we can either start creating new factories, which, you know, we absolutely have to do. We could start improving what is happening on our existing factories, or we could start... You know, actually, those are the two options that I've really gotta open my mouth for my camera to be able to see this. Otherwise, apparently I just don't open my mouth wide enough for the camera to be able to inherently tell that. And it sounds like I'm talking slower now. Oh my god. Alright, let's take a look and see what we have here. So the majority of everything that we have trading wise going on right now, I know, still centered around trading outpost number 1. And trading outpost number 1, let's take a quick look at what's going on over here. We have a ton of traffic floating around. I do like the concept of having a ton of traffic nearby. If I were to pop open the logical overview that we've got going on, there is a solid amount of... Wait, that's... It's a very small amount of resources, actually. Huh. Is there anything that we don't have? Oh, we've got a ton of stuff that's not going through here yet. Jeez, do I even have a field coil factory in the first place? Let me check. Let me check and see if I'm even producing field coils yet. Oh, okay, I'm out of the cup. I have escaped the cup. Excellent. Okay. Food rations, graphene. I'm not even making food coils yet. Food coils? No, it's field coils. Right? I said field coils a second ago. Logical. Select. Field coils. Fight me. What? What are we fighting about this time, Avi? What is going on? Okay. I need to make a field coil factory. Now, I almost certainly have the necessary bits and pieces that we need to actually make it, but I'm gonna visit my favorite X4 related website, x4productionchart.com, Or is it .net? It's been a while since I had to actually open the website. Let's take a quick look. Would you believe me if I told you I just have it as a bookmark on my phone specifically for this?
System. IS mists.
Oh, x4prodchart.com. Yep, okay. That makes more sense. So if I go take a look and see what's going on with field coils specifically, they need plasma conductors and quantum tubes. How are my supply of plasma conductors and quantum tubes? These are rhetorical questions. I'm just gonna take a quick look. Plasma conductors, I've got a pretty decent amount. Quantum tubes, I do not have as many as I thought I would have. Let's take a look and see what my quantum tube production looks like. Okay, QQQ.
Entering system.
Quantum tube factory number... Where is my quantum tube factory number 1? Does that even exist? Did I skip quantum tube factory number 1 and just go straight to quantum tube factory number 2? Why would the me of however many weeks or months ago that was make such choice? Okay, it's a good quantum tube factory over by the second trading outpost, but it's not what I'm looking for. Quantum tube factory number 3 is right over here. And if I take a look at how much it's producing, take a look at the logical, we have 1,400 being produced per hour. There's the problem. We just have a major backup at the moment of quantum tubes sitting right over here just gathering dust. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Now there is a gigantic order that's going to be shipping in shortly. But the problem is, I simply don't have enough good control over my ships bringing resources from my stations into my trading outpost. I don't have a fine enough level of control over the ship behavior to make it do what I want. I mean, I have total control over that if I want through repeat orders, but that's a little bit of a mess, and it's difficult to scale and deal with, so I've just been ignoring it. Okay.
Entering system. Profit center alpha.
Now what should we do? I really want to start by cleaning up this first area that we have over here. It's honestly kind of inefficient and a bit of a mess. What are you doing specifically? Individual ship. Who even are you? You are the medium trading ship number 7 for my trading outpost number 1. Okay. You were in the middle of buying some food rations, and you were selling them to my refined metal station. Good. You make sure to do that. That's absolutely necessary. Quantum tube factory, though. Take a look at the plan build. We do have... We don't have... There is no... The habitation module. There are no workers on this station. I know that we're not having an issue dealing with the amount being produced. We're having an issue with the amount that's being offloaded from the station, but I'm still not happy about this. It's a simple fix. It's just going to take a little bit of effort to make it get there. So, what do we do? We're going to do a variety of things. First, I'm going to see if we can even create field coils. Do I have the production module necessary for that? That's an easy check. Search for field. I don't have it. I didn't buy that. Now that's an interesting choice that past me made. I have no idea why he did such a thing, but if he did such a thing, then we're simply going to have to go simply gonna have to go deal with it.
Autopilot engaged.
I can't tell if my autopilot decided not to work properly, or if it decided,
Entering
oh,
system.
I'm going in the
Second
right direction.
contact.
Never mind. I couldn't, I wasn't paying attention to whether I was going clockwise or counterclockwise around the thing.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Just gonna check one quick itty bitty thing while we are driving over to the faction representative. And the faction representative should be pretty damn happy that I'm flying all the way over to them. Because my flying all the way over to them means that, one, I would. What am I doing? That's right, I'm throwing money at them. Absolutely what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. Yes, stop. Hello, Lord. How are you doing today?
Disengage.
Wait, nerd. What the hell? I feel personally attacked by that. Why would you call me
Argon
such?
Shipyard.
This is unwarranted. What did I possibly do to have this spring? I'm here for souls. Oh, okay, never mind. I understand exactly what's going on. In that case, I'm a little bit behind on the say I'm blanking on the sales term. What is the name of the thing that I'm trying to describe? The quota. I am a touch behind on the quota because, the field coil factory that we need in X4 Foundations to be able to harvest souls more efficiently is non-existent. And because it's non-existent, I can't deliver. Do you have my tribute? I'm 10,000 souls overdue. Oh, what the? When the hell did it go up to 10,000? What? You can't just spring a 5-figure drop
Hello
on
there.
me like that. Come on. Have some professional
It's an honor to see
courtesy.
you here.
Can't believe this. You're gonna drop a 5-figure debt on me. All right. Well, if it's really gotten up to 5 figures, then you can't pay. I guess I'm gonna take your soul. Shit. That's a little bit of a problem as well. I really kind of need that for wait, what? Do you guys not sell field coils? That's very odd. No idea. What? I could blow a lot of money. He appears behind Icarus. Where are my souls? Um, you know what? I'm gonna level with you. I'm gonna level with you, Lord. I definitely did have 7,800 souls up until very recently. I had the 7,800 souls, and my collection pace was starting to slow down. It's difficult. The bone slice? No, just finish hearing me out. Finish hearing me out before you cleave me. I had 7,800 souls, but my collection rate was starting to slow down. And it was starting to slow down because, well, quite frankly, people just want to hold on to their souls now, more than they used to. They're not so quick to trade soul for item. I don't know why they're holding on to it so goddamn long. So, I I'm sorry. I got a little desperate. I got a little bit desperate, and I tried to. Oh, damn it! The courage that I have telling this bullshit story. I didn't say this story was bullshit. What? I tried. I made a wager. I'm so sorry. I made a wager with the souls that I had to pay you back, and I didn't even bet all of them. I knew that the odds were pretty good, but Well, I guess it's your soul. Shit. Okay. Well, if I'm gonna go down, I would have preferred to go down with my beard. I feel like I am I feel like I am in a college exam in my underpants right now. I do not feel prepared for this moment, but so be it. So be it. Cannot believe this.
Good luck out
Cannot
there.
believe Argon can't sell me field coils. Nope, too bad I bring the scythe down the middle. Blah. Oh no, I am cleaved in twain. I shall not survive such. Blarg. Where the hell am I? More importantly, you don't even think about flying away, you son of a bitch. You stay right there. Because I'm gonna need you to take me somewhere else next. Goodbye. Boop. There we go.
Pegasus. Vanguard.
Okay. Ship that I'm inside of, we're gonna have to go take a quick check and see what's... Where can I buy... Oh, thank you very much for the hydrate, Lord. I will set up a what you call it? An autopilot, and then I will... Oh, thank you for the posture check. I think my chair might not be maintaining its posture as well now. Oh, okay, and right in the face. Of course. Of course. While I'm looking away to check my posture, you throw some stuff at my face. Alright. Okay, I see how it is. Stop talking, you're dead? Blarg. I am dead. This is Ghost Icarus talking. Ghost Icarus did not expect to lose 7,800 souls on a wager. Ghost Icarus did not even bet 7,800 souls on a wager. I bet only 1,900 souls because I knew that the less risk I took on trying to actually, buy the less risk I took on the wager, the more I would be able to just finish out the grind until I hit 10,000 souls. But I don't even... Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to stop the ramble because we are in an ad break. There we go. Quick save. We'll head right over here. And there we go. Ad break. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna go take a sec to stretch it out. I'll be right back with you. Okie dokie. That was a good, a good stretch session. The stretch that I focused on this time was calves. My calves were certainly in need of it. I mean, the job that I have during the day, and I'm so sorry for using the J word that was unprompted, and I do apologize for that. But the thing that I do during the day that eats up all my goddamn free time requires a lot of sitting. I have to sit so much, and I would much rather have a better balance of sitting and standing slash walking. The J word? I know, I apologize. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to say it. It was not intentional. It just kind of slipped out. I'm so sorry. Hey, welcome back from ad jail, everybody. I was just apologizing for my use of the J word. I did not mean to say it. Let's see. Bad, how dare you say the J word, you disgrace? I know. I'm so sorry. In my defense, and I do think I have a little bit of a defense on this matter. In my defense, it was a huge part of my life before I started doing down to the underworld. Okay. I can't even defend myself. Can't even defend myself against after saying the no word. All right. That's unfortunate, but so be it, I suppose. Pilot, are you planning to move anytime? Nope, you've done messed up. All right. Okie dokie. Excuse me, pilot. Are you gonna fly over here? Yeah, dock and wait. That is what I wanted you to do. Now please get on it. Oh, a very lovely now to you too, Axis. How you doing? Enough roleplay. Go ahead and finish what you were saying. Okay, yes. So, um, what was I saying? I got too deep into the roleplay. I forgot what I was saying earlier. Oh yes, my filthy, disgusting J word has me sitting a lot during the day, and because it has me sitting a lot during the day, I simply don't have the opportunity to get up and stretch my legs as much as I would prefer to. So I really enjoy the nice 3-minute stretching sessions that I have when I'm on stream, and the calves. You never really pay attention to the calves enough. Like, even if you're just raising up your feet onto the balls of your feet. I'm pretty sure balls of your feet is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna double check myself while my chauffeur is driving me to the other space station. Okay, checking. Hold. I'm looking up feet on my phone. Don't even worry about it. It's all good. Balls of your feet. Search. You mean the heel of your feet? Not at all. I do not at all. Well, that's thank you for showing me a lot of well,
Entering system. Right promise.
I did not expect this many dick pics when I searched for balls of your feet. That's I'm so glad that I'm on my phone and not, streaming this, because that would have been a real problem. Image. Okay, that made it so much worse. I should not have looked at images. Okay, gross. Well, how do I actually do this without just seeing a bunch of dicks? There must be okay. I mean, I appreciate you censoring them, phone, but it's not what I want to. Okay, this is a real thing. I always knew you were a freak. Moving on. Where was I? The diagram. Would that help? Oh, I'm not saying the right part at all. Huh. No, that's the ball of the foot is not what I was thinking of when I was saying that right now. See, if I am looking at this toe or this foot diagram right here, the well, these that now that's it's not helpful actually. I can't find it. I can't find it without seeing a bunch of irrelevant stuff. Okay. We're just gonna move past the feet stuff for right now. See. I am in need of
Pegasus,
field
Vanguard.
coil production blueprints. You neck paranids, you sell them to me. You sell me the some of the blueprint right now. I'm very much looking forward to the 9. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Right? I was talking about a lot of things, but which one are you referring to there, Lord?
It's an honor to see you here.
Show me your license. Damn it, I didn't mean license. Actually, hold on, while we're here. With the purchase of this license, the holder gains the ability to view all trade offers on stations belonging to the issuing faction, regardless of whether those stations are already known at the time of purchase or discovered later. If the license holder's reputation with the issuing faction falls below, yeah, $10 million, done. Wait, 12? Why are you a $12 million? You know, fuck it. I'm blowing the ball of the foot. Yep, this is a real thing. I was talking about a real thing. Show me your blueprints. Hey, there we go. Field coils. That's what I needed. Another $12 million, you greedy son of a bitch. Am I liking the song? I'm gonna have to bump up the volume just a smidge on my end. All right. Yeah. Okay. I think I like this song. I don't know what it is. This is not the kind of music that I generally go for, but I think I like this song.
Safe journey.
I have purchased all of your blueprints. Maybe never have to speak again unless absolutely necessary. Doo -doo -doo. Oh, oh, okay, where am I? I'm I'm around. I'm somewhere. How about I just teleport straight onto the ship? It's Avenge Sevenfold. I have never heard of Avenge Sevenfold, but I do like this song.
Pegasus, Vanguard.
All right. What should we do next? I think we can take up this parking spot. I think I'm entitled to hog this parking spot at least for a while because I just spent 24-ish 25. I spent almost $30 million to the Paradids. The 30 million space bucks, my mistake. I spent almost 30 million space bucks to the Paradids. I'm simply going to hold on to this parking spot for a while, at least. Okay. Let me take a quick look over. Okay, we have a shit ton of meat nearby. That's fantastic. My scanning arrays? Do I have a pretty sizable backlog of scanning arrays as well. Okay. Hey, why'd you take the beard again? Why did you take the goddamn beard again? We were in the middle of strategizing what to do next. I mean, there's always something that I could be working on in this game. There's always something to min-max, something to micromanage, something to I don't know, to do. Mm, leave him the beard for the next song? Wait, do you need the beard for the next song, or can I not have the beard for the next song? I think I might be overthinking this. 280? Jeez. Okay, that's a ton. I mean, it works better if you have the next song. Okay, I understand what you're saying, but why did you have to take the beard now if I look if I'm better off having the beard when the next song plays? I didn't take it? Oh, why did you take the beard? Why, Javi? Why can't you just let me have my beard? This is Lord, would it be fair to refer to this as Viking music in general? I need that answer for my next rant. Hmm. Yes, I would say it's Viking music. Damn it, Hobby. I need to have my beard when Viking music is playing. I will be a disgrace to the Vikings if I do not have beard while Viking music is playing. What are you even doing to me? I do like this song too, though. 34,000 engine parts, son of a... Okay. We're gonna have to do something. I'm pretty sure that I had a swath of large trading ships that were exclusively moving materials from these stations to my trading outposts at one point, but I think I'm gonna have to bring those back. I think okay, oh geez, that's a lot of... What is it with you guys and the bears and the bicycles? The bears I can understand because, bears are loosely related to Vikings. Sure, you can sell me on that. But the bicycles? I'm pretty sure Vikings did not have access to bicycles. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's the case. Read the damn message. Here is more Viking music. Thank you for the more Viking music. You're welcome. Weapon components. Am I not making weapon components yet? Seems like an odd choice on my part to not be making those. But if we... No. I am making weapon components. I take a look at the logical. Nobody's picked up a single damn weapon component this whole time. And we're only making 700-ish per hour? You want, I can give you a couple playlists. My YouTube Viking playlist and my Spotify Pagan playlist. What kind of music is even on a Pagan playlist? I'm trying to remember what the actual definition of a pagan is before I ask that question, and I realized that I already have asked the question, but um a pagan is anyone who doesn't follow just one god? Oh, I see. I'm pretty sure all the bears in Russia ride bicycles and wear funny helmets. I was aware, Casey, of the bears on the bicycles in Russia, but you know what? Hold on. Did you, Lord? Did you outsource a ton of Russian bears to throw at my head? Is that what's going on right now? And welcome in, Casey. How are you doing today? We're just deciding on what what I should be micromanaging next. There's always something that needs to be done every single time. Always something. And I think I'm gonna do a field coil factory. I don't. I surprisingly did not have the field coil production blueprint yet. I don't know why. We just our standard is to bump these up too, and let's. I can afford it. I can very easily afford to just have plus 4 kilometers in every direction. Yeah, plus 4 kilometers in every direction. Why not? That works for me. Right over here. There we go. $500,000? Don't care. I'm going to make that money back so quickly. Hell yeah. Okay. This is definitely in need of a quick, well, not just a move, but a rotation as well. There we go. Now we can move this right up to the edge. I would really like it if EgoSoft would just add a snap to edge tool. I mean, I'm okay slowly dragging it all the way over there. That's honestly not that big of a deal. Boom, boom, boom. See. Field coils. Tell me about the field coils real quick. $6 million to start making field coils. Ouch. Alright, encyclopedia this. So it looks like 60 energy cells per cycle, 40 plasma conductors per cycle, 43 quantum tubes per cycle. There are six cycles per hour. It's taking up 360 energy cells, 240 plasma cells, 258 quantum tubes. What a weird number having it be 43 quantum tubes instead of a multiple of 5. That honestly doesn't really make much sense to me. But regardless of whether it makes sense to me or not, we're just gonna have to roll with it. Now, I generally like to really max out the solar panel that I have on. I really like to max out the solar panels that I have on any one of my given stations with production modules associated with them. However, off the top of my head, I think there's roughly 14,000 energy cells per hour being produced by a solar panel in Hitikva's Choice 1. And if the hourly consumption of energy cells is only 360, I'm sure as hell not going to have 45-ish production modules on this station producing field coils. That is simply not going to happen. So we should probably start with 2 or 3. We're going to just start with 2 or 3 and field coil production modules. Patrol ship? What the hell do you mean? These goddamn pirates. What? I sent you the playlist. You can play the Spotify playlist. Thank you for sending that, Lord. These goddamn pirates. How dare. How dare they treat me like this? Game with you. There we go. Okay. So I wasn't quite done, but for some reason it kicked me out of that. Okay, so I apologize for all the yawning. I have no idea what's up with me tonight. That's a little bit of a lie. Actually, I do know what's going on to a degree. I am not built for the heat. And honestly, the heat is definitely a part of the reason why I'm going to be switching to a 4-day streaming schedule sometime in the next couple weeks, because I plain and simple do not sleep well in the summer, and there's very little that I can do about that. I have tried a variety of things over the years, and I have not had uh, much success with anything that I've tried. So, oh, that's that's not the shift button. Okay, what a weird spot to have the connectors right there on the right down there on the bottom. Yep. Okay. Sure. So, one of the reasons why I'm going to be switching to a 4-day streaming schedule is I don't necessarily want to be, for lack of a better phrase, I don't want to be falling asleep on stream because I'm not sleeping well at night. And yeah, that's one of my secret reasons, actually. Okay. Is that enough space? It sure looks like enough space, and I'm going to try and make it enough space, but three. Okay, there we go. Now all we need is a sequence copy. Sequence? I said sequence. There we go. Confirm the changes. I don't want them to try and kick me out for not having that in place. Da, 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 ra-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa. Okay. Large habitation module. There we go. If we can start pumping in a large habitation module, we can increase the amount of output that we have coming into this as well. Okay, there we go. Easy. Okay. 50,000 space bucks for the first contractor who agrees to build my field coil factory. I will deliver it to you in cash, in space bucks up front. You don't even have to worry about it. I'm very good on my word. I have a decent amount of in-game money tied to my name. You ask any of the other factions nearby, I've got you. It's fine. Just trust me on this. 000. Work in progress. Work in progress. Field coil factory 1. Field coil 1 X03. There we go. And just in case there are people out there who have not seen my naming convention before, I'm very simply saying that 000, force it to the top of the list. WI WIP, work in progress. The station is currently being built. FCF001, that is Field Coil Factory number 1. It's the first one that I'm making. Then I spelled out a little bit. XO3, there are 3 production modules on it. Bing, bang, boom. There we go, right at the top. Okay, station construction trades. Trade with literally anybody who has the supplies. $22.6 million. What the Right. Well, that's pretty expensive, but I'm gonna throw 25 million in it. And anyway, honestly, this is what the whole thing has been about. We have just been trying to get that sweet, sweet passive income, because with that sweet, sweet passive income, I don't have to. Well, frankly, I don't have to try as hard. Now, I'm pretty sure that the last time that I was playing this game a few weeks ago, there was a large trading ship that I was trying to get to distribute resources evenly among the stations. I don't remember if I managed to get it to work or not, though. I'm just looking through my list over here. ba ba. No tata we kimi ki nai no. すべての人をで君のずもき飽きても君のこと古くたら負けないで一の花 There we go. How many of these should I buy? 4 million? Let's buy 5 of them for now. I'll go ahead and throw 20. I'm throwing 20 million space bucks around like crazy tonight. There we go. Okay, 20 million? Done. I don't care. I can afford it. As long as we stay above 10 million space bucks, I think we're pretty good. If I wanted to be safe, I could stay above 50 million space bucks, and then with 50 million space bucks, I could pretty easily go around to any faction in the game, make them a small military fleet, and they would pay me 1.5 times my effort, and I'd be right out of the hole again. So, honestly, I think we have about 90 million space bucks that we could still play around with, if necessary. But before I start throwing space bucks at literally everything, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know, what do I want to do next? Should I go find one of those missions? You know, actually, let's go ahead and do that. Space stations that actually get done in a responsible time. What an odd idea. I like to pay the builders once, then never let them leave. Are you trying to have a chokehold on builders in the galaxy, Casey? Like, nobody else is allowed to build anything. I have tied up every single building ship in the entire goddamn game for the staggering cost of 5 million space bucks. Your multi-million dollar production lines that make everything from ore to Claytronics, nope, you're done doing those. I spent 50,000 space bucks for a builder to never talk to you again. It's a bold strategy. I don't think I've heard that one before. Let's see. Okay. I remember what I was doing. Okay, hold on. So I have to actually go grab my HOTUS. There we go. Okay. Just untangle it a little bit. There we go. Okay. I am returned. Made my fat ass a big bowl of pasta and cheddar brats. Now, this may sound a little bit odd, Lord, but the dinner that I had pre-stream was surprisingly similar to what you did. Out of curiosity, what shape of pasta did you use? Don't overthink this one, just if you don't mind. Alright, let's see. Right when we're finishing taking off. It ain't much, but a boy's gotta have a hobby. Damn right, Casey. More power to you. Do you need me to wire you a few space bucks, actually? Oh, shells and curlies. Okay, so the dinner that I had was quite similar in that I had elbow macaroni with I actually, you know, actually thinking about it, I did not have cheddar bratwurst. What I had was Sazitsa sausage, and then I just mixed in a bunch of different vegetables like onions, carrots, celery, mushrooms, and a little bit of sauce to top it off, and an egg. I've really been coming around on mixing raw egg yolk into my dishes. It's it really just adds that nice little bit to it. 3, 2, 1, boost. I didn't time my boost correctly. it's cheddar shells like mac and cheese. Then I just added 4 cheese pasta to it. Okay, I got you. I got you. Honestly, when it comes to mac and cheese, okay, I missed. It's fine. Just let me get onto the superhighway, please. Come on. Okay, I'm rusty. I'm very rusty with the HOTUS. Noted. Okay. See, there we go. First try, nailed it. I'm on the superhighway. It's all good, guys. Let's see. Just do a quick save. Do. No, yes, I do want to save, actually. Okay, let's see. So what I'm about to go do is I need to find some quick cash. And the way that I'm going to make that quick cash is by going up to some faction that happens to be at war. I mean, maybe it's Argon versus Xeon. Maybe it's Argon versus the Holy Order. Maybe it's the Paranids versus the Holy Order. Frankly, I'm not too concerned. As long as I'm not selling military ships to the Holy Order, I'm okay. I'm okay not selling them any kind of ships. So let's just keep an eye on the mission manager. Just pause that for a second. Make sure that I don't have something. There was already something. Okay. Moobot, are you awake? Please wake up, Moobot. Okay. A destroyer and 4 Fragantes. Well, do I have that? Speak of the devil. There we go. I already had a mission that I had accepted. Set it to active? Yeah, go ahead. Alright, so I just need to go over here and grab the 4 Cerberi. There we go. 4 Cerberi, and the name of the destroyer that the Argons have should be a Behemoth, right? I can introduce you to a lot of good old music. You know what? I honestly don't really care if the music is old or not, Lord, because what I'm looking for out of music is I want music to feel good when I listen to it. And there's actually a song. There's actually a really old song that does do that for me, and I can look up the name of it in a second. What I mean by old is all the music that's themed around old stuff rather than a literally old song. Okay, gotcha. Look at all those damn Cerberi. Well, it looks like I'm also in need of a Behemoth. Unfortunately, the production of the Behemoth is going to be tied up a little bit. And the reason it's going to be tied up a little bit is, well, frankly, it's because of me. Because I told Argon, hey, here's 20 million space bucks. How about you get to work on making me 5 large... Ow. Look, why are you throwing a whole bunch of emotes at me? Excuse me? What did I do to warrant a bunch of emotes this time?
System. Silent witness.
Behemoth. There we go. High preset? Yeah. Another goddamn 20 million space bucks. Oh, okay. 3 times in one night is actually starting to hurt a little bit. Okay. Buy it anyway. It's necessary. It's a necessary expense. Because I can, and you drew breath. That's what I did. What the hell? Simply being alive. Simply being alive warrants having a bunch of stuff thrown at my face. You know what? Okay, fine. I suppose that is what I unintentionally signed up for by doing this, so... Alright. Okay. Insolent youth? Yep, $3.3 million to board a ship is not good money to me. This will not entice
Entering
me
system.
in the least.
Argon Prime.
Okay. So we get a handful of easy missions from Antigone. The reason why we're not seeing any new missions for Argon v Xenon is because I'm currently tied up doing an Argon v Xenon war-related mission. But as soon as I clear that, and I'm not building the military bases, I have never built,
Entering system.
well, I've never built
Second
in this
contact.
save, I've never built them a military base. I simply refuse to do it.
Entering system. True sight.
Okay. I'm not seeing the kind of mission that I was hoping to here, so what we're gonna do instead is...
Entering system.
Okay,
Fully
now that's a
vision.
lot of missions right there. Holy. Let's see. Do you have something I want to do? Assemble a fleet. Argon versus Holy Order. Worth it. They're gonna pay me well. Talati. Take my cousin Nick to your... What? Your cousin Nick is a bicycle? What the hell, Lord? How do you have a cousin that's a bicycle? Excuse me? Yeah, you know what? Actually, it's probably not my business. It's probably not my business to wonder why you have a bicycle for a cousin. My cousin Nick is the bear that rides the bicycle. Oh, if you weren't so clear about what you were gonna say, I was gonna follow it up with, that's even weirder that a bear is riding your cousin Nick the bicycle, but you just had to go out and say that Nick was the bear. There was no opening for me to intentionally misinterpret that right now. Okay. All right. Should I accept this? Yep. Increase portfolio. The bike is named Stefan. So you were gonna what are the words? So you were gonna contract out Nick and Stefan to get thrown into my face on a regular basis starting now. Okay. Well, that's quite a thing that you're doing to me, but all right. I can prepare myself. I can prepare myself for such. It's not my favorite thing to have happen, but what is this? Argon versus the Holy Order.
Entering system.
Okay.
Artifex's claim.
I've got plenty of money for this.
Entering system. Highest mists.
Okay, so what are the long-term... What are you emoting at me? Excuse me, is that a dog? A goddamn dog. Okay, I'm checking.
Entering system.
I'm searching.
Unholy retribution.
That is a screaming something. I can't even tell what that animal is. And there's a dog that's giving me a funny look.
Entering
Okay.
system.
Okay,
Brandy
dog that's
sanctum.
giving me a funny look. You are
Awaiting
here
orders.
having fun. You were enjoying what's going on here. I don't need to have any kind of silly faces looking at me while I'm doing what needs to be done.
Awaiting orders.
What? Okay. So how many of the resources have been properly Ow, jeez.
Orders.
Okay. Very few resources actually have been delivered to my new field coil factory. That's a
Awaiting
nuisance.
orders.
It's definitely a nuisance. Move on. Wake the hell up. What are you doing? So slow. Nick and Stefan say hi. Okay. Hi, Nick and Stefan. Do you guys enjoy being
Entering
lobbed
system.
at my
Silent
face?
witness.
I have to wonder. I really do have to wonder if they enjoy being thrown at my face, or if it's just something that they don't have much of a say in. Oh, they love it. Okay. Noted.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Hey, there we go. We got a ton of methane that we can sell from the main trading station. Alright, so how do I want to approach this problem? What I think I want to do is, well, quite simply, I just have to start offloading things into Trading Outpost number 1. I know that I moved away from doing things like this several months ago, but 32,000 engine parts just sitting around here
System.
waiting.
Bargain prime.
That's ridiculous. Okay. Large trading ship. I have work for you. Okay. The information. Your name shall
Entering
henceforth
system.
be
Second contact.
Trading Outpost 001 to Engine Part Factory 001. Large container
Entering system.
Freighter
True sight.
1. Okay. You have a name now, and I shall tell you what you should do for the rest of your existence. Go ahead and confirm that. So all you have to do is come over here, buy from
Entering system. Holy vision.
engine parts. Pull up all of them. Okay. Then you just have to go over to the trading outpost and drop off all the engine parts. It's really that simple.
Entering system. Pontifex's claim.
Sell to. From the big old list, grab engine parts. Wanted to keep
Entering
none.
system.
Minimum price,
Bias mists.
none. Even if it looks like they're trying to gouge you on the price, just don't worry about it. You actually both work for the Icarus Corporation, so it's entirely normal for me to make it look like I'm ripping you off, but really, it's all my stuff. And because it's all my stuff, then there's nothing to worry about. You're not actually losing any money by
Entering
doing this.
system. Unholy
That's right.
retribution.
That's what's going on behind the scenes in my game. Alright, what kind of advanced composites do we have sitting around? This does not seem like a high enough
Entering
priority.
system. Trinity Sanctum.
4,000? Not even close to high enough priority for me. But what is high priority was the quantum tubes.
Entering system.
I think it was the quantum
promise.
tubes that are high priority. 13,000. Yep, there you go. Okay. Let's start transferring
Entering
quantum
system.
tubes.
Profit Center Alpha.
The next large trading ship. Name of Trading Outpost 1 to Quantum Tube Factory 2 Large Trader 1. There we go. Let's see. What's that?
Entering system.
Head
Silent
right over here.
witness.
You are smart enough to do a repeat order. Okay. Come on. Cooperate with me, please. There we go. Okay. Let me move this over so you guys can actually see what I'm doing over here. We're just gonna have it buy
Entering system.
as many
Atikva's
quantum
choice.
tubes as physically possible here. Fill up the cargo if necessary. Confirm. Then head over to Trading Outpost, sell 2, find quantum tubes endless. There we go. Don't worry about the price. I control the price. And just loop back and forth like that. And you're solid. Okay. We should have 3 more.
Entering
3?
system.
Yeah, we have
Bargain
3 more
line.
large trading ships that we can do stuff with. I know that we're fully loaded up on meat, but let me take a look at how much meat is actually in my factory right now. Let's see. Logical. That's what I wanted.
Entering
Meat.
system.
How's it
Second
looking?
Contact.
7,000. Well, I have 160,000 meat in the factory itself, so that's a wee bit of an issue. Could I
Entering
perhaps
system.
instead
True
take
sight.
rename raiding outpost? I gotta go talk later. Don't forget to check the
Entering
playlist I sent you.
system. Fully vision.
Yes. Have a good rest of your day, Lord. Stay safe. Thank you for stopping by. Trading outpost 1 to meat factory 1. A large raiding ship. There we
Entering
go.
system. Pontifex's
Okay.
claim.
What I'm gonna need you to do is actually can I just
Entering
instead
system.
do
Highest mists.
what is an advanced auto trade specifically? Find and perform a trade run with one of the specified wares by an amount of cargo that can immediately be sold to a single buyer. Sell that cargo off first. That sounds pretty good. Oh, hello, Bat.
Entering
How are
system.
you doing today?
Unholy retribution.
We're simply playing around with my find and perform multiple trades by the maximum amount of cargo from one seller, sell to multiple buyers, sell off your current cargo. Honestly, fill shortages
Entering system.
kind of sounds
Trinity
pretty
Sanctum.
good. Find build tasks? Nah. That'd be a waste of money. I don't need you to supply the fleet. I'm about to go down for a nappy, so just checking in.
Entering system. Bright promise.
It's overall, it's pretty good, Bat, but I'm always busy in one way or another, and it's a huge pain in the ass. But we're just enjoying
Entering
we're just
system.
enjoying what we got
Rocket
going on
Center
right now.
Alpha.
I hope you have a refreshing nappy. Right. Can I level you up enough to do fill shortages on the meat? I think I can. Let's find out, actually. See.
Can I help?
Entering system.
Yes.
Silent witness.
Be better at piloting. Be better at piloting.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. You now have 3 stars in piloting. Excellent. Which means that I can assign you to fill shortages.
Entering system.
Add and remove a ware.
Atikva's choice.
Just do meat. Don't discard. I just misclicked like 1 or 2 pixels off. Confirm. Okay. Let's keep an eye on this guy. I want to actually see if it is able to find the meat and sell that off. I might be better off actually trying to get this fill
Entering
shortage
system.
thing
Bargain
to
prime.
instead do something else. We're gonna keep an eye on it for a short bit, and so that I don't remember what's going on with it, I need to rename it. 000 testing fill
Entering system. Second contact.
Fill shortages. Neat. There we go. Because if I don't name it that properly, and I step away for...
Entering system.
I was
True
about to
sight.
say step away for a few minutes, but it's way more likely that I'd step away for several hours. I would forget about that ship's existence in general. So we're just gonna name it like that so that I can go take a look at it later.
Entering system. Holy vision.
Okay. Heading back over here, I can see that we have plenty of stuff going on still. As far as food rations go, we have nearly 300,000 food rations going on in Trading
Entering
Outpost.
system. Pontifex's claim.
Now, a small portion of me would really like to just
Entering
set
system.
up a
Highest
ton of
mists.
trading ships, just selling off food rations as quickly as we possibly could. Can go to the mountain top and a fading town. This
Entering
world is
system.
gonna
Unholy
be
retribution.
mine. 300,000 spices. 300,000 spices is nothing to sneeze at. Ah, 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 ah.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
But it looks like... At one point, it looks like I assigned a couple medium trading ships to some of my factories over here. Almost certainly just so that they could start moving stuff.
Entering system.
Taking a
Bright
look.
promise.
Yeah, just... They can start slowly unloading at their own pace. Should I do that instead? I feel
Entering
like I could do
system.
that
Profit
instead.
Center Alpha.
I have plenty of parking spaces on Trading Outpost number 1. Look at all those parking spaces. Hardly all of them are ever close to being in use. I got a ton of medium, ton of small, and 6 large parking spots. That's a lot. Even if I go take a look at the factory,
Entering system.
I can see that
Silent witness.
$4.8 million in the bank. Beautiful. Your operating budget is nowhere near $4.8 million. See, 1.125. It's almost a quarter of that.
Entering system. Hatikva's choice.
Oh, see, yep. Past me said, go ahead and sell this to only my own station. Past me was pretty smart, and then probably a week after that version of me made that decision, a week after that, me just forgot all about it. No wonder things are inefficient. Son of a bitch.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
So I'm thinking, what if instead I do the 3 medium ships and simply have them move smaller batches from my individuals to the trading outpost? I think I can go ahead and do that.
Entering system. Second contact.
Let's test it. Let's go ahead and test it.
Ship is huge.
Yes.
Yo.
Huge.
Yes.
Huh?
Is there a question?
Why such a huge ship?
It doesn't matter.
Entering system. True sight.
What the hell was that? Hello? Who did that? I actually don't see anything in the I don't see anything in the activity feed about that.
Entering system.
Excuse me?
Holy vision.
Should I be concerned? I could very clearly see blurb was going off, but you know, okay. It was funny. It was funny, and I don't think I imagined it, so I'm good to roll with it.
Entering system. Pontifex's
The
claim.
name of the medium trading ship that I like to have is the
Entering
Mercury
system.
Transport.
Bias
Okay,
missed.
yep. $2 million per? Nope. You're fine with Mark IIs. You were fine with Mark IIs. Go ahead and go ham on those. Black turrets? I do want you to actually be able to defend yourself if necessary. Thank you, autosave. Zambo, kaya dash my war.
Entering system. Unholy retribution.
Holy, no wonder the price went up like crazy. Put a whole bunch of deployables on these things. I mean, I wanna spend as much money as possible when I'm gonna sell to somebody for a 1.5 times profit. But if I actually have to pay for this myself, boy. Five crew is
Entering
plenty.
system. Bright promise.
Stick with that, stick with that. That's fine. Go ahead and have some nicer turrets on. There's no reason to cheap out when it comes to the turrets. I
Entering
don't
system.
really expect
Profit center alpha.
anything too bad to happen, but how about 15? Make me 15 Mercury Vanguards. Night at Sky Chains and Blue. Kaya dash my world. Kaya dash my world.
Entering system.
What we should do
Silent
next,
witness.
we are getting dangerously close to only having 100 million space bucks in the bank, is space bucks in the bank. Yep, that's what I wanted to say. Okay, so is this the one? 6 fighters? No, I don't want the...
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Oh, ad breaks. Okay. Pause. Save. I'm gonna step away real quick to stretch it out, but I'll be right back with you.
Entering system. Argon Prime. Entering system. Second contact. Entering system. True sight. Entering system. Holy vision.
What the hell is this? I didn't even pause the game while I was on my stretch break. What a rookie mistake on my part. I can't believe it. Well, okay. That's still a big deal. I mean, it's unlikely that anything serious happened in the 2 minutes that I was away stretching, right? Is there a possibility that I got just attacked by Vigor again, and they just bullied me relentlessly during those 2 minutes? Yeah, I suppose it's possible, but I don't really expect that to have happened. It happened once, several weeks ago, hours in the game, and they're still pretty mad at us. So it would track for them to start attacking us again. Delicious hydrate. Welcome back from ad jail, everybody. Let me get rid of the little tagline over here. There we go. Alright, let's get back to it. Now, what I was in the middle of doing was, I was purchasing a ton more... Well, no, that's not what I was doing. Right before we switched away to ads, I was in the middle of wrapping up a... There it is. Set to active. Okay. Large behemoth that I made earlier. I'm going to need you to fly over there and sit inside the bubble. If you sit inside the bubble, we will go and get some ice cream later. And it's exactly the kind of ice cream that you love more than any other kind of ice cream out there. Don't worry about the don't worry about any forms that you see that may have the word transfer of ownership on them. It's hardly something that you have to worry about. Just know that the ice cream is because I love you. Okay? Yeah, I'm glad we cleared that up.
Entering system. What? Trinity Sanctum.
Alright. So we have that settled. We have, oh my god, most of the Mercury Vanguards are up and running. Sweet. Okay. Then what I need to do is...
Bright promise.
Engine part factory. Actually...
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
Okay. Testing one. Engine part factory. Quantum tube factory. You can not give orders to multiple ships. Okay. Well, I wanted to clear multiple ships' orders at the same time, but I guess the game isn't willing to let me do such, so...
Entering system.
Remove your orders and assignments. Go work for... No, never mind. The... Engine part factory? Remove. Quantum tube factory?
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Remove. Alright, you. You. Where's the other two? 1, 2, and you. I'll deal with renaming you later. For now, just head over here and start trading. The important thing is that we have a ton of medium trading ships now, and I want to see if this actually works like I think it does, because I'm pretty sure that I noticed a pretty good increase in the amount of hull parts that were being stored in my hull part factory. So let's find out. I'm willing to test some things out. It'll give us time to figure out what works well, what doesn't work well. Engine part factory, you already have 3 ships selling for you, and you still have 24,000 engine parts. Okay. How much money do you have? 350,000? I guess that's probably because you're selling them to just me. Okay, I accept that. I accept this. However, in Hull Part Factory over here, The distinction is that I said you could sell to anybody,
Entering
and that's the
system.
reason that I'm up to
Fully
almost
vision.
$5 million right now. So if I were to drop this down, there we go. I just picked up $3 million, and you still have your entire station budget. Is nobody changing? Nobody's bringing you stuff?
Entering system. Pontifex's
What the
claim.
hell? Why are you only bringing
Entering system. Highest miss.
the fuck? Okay. Okay. I don't know when that happened, but for some reason, the amount of food rations and medical supplies that should be being stored on the station randomly changed. So if we go take a look at this, the entire habitat,
Entering system. Unholy
employment target
retribution.
1,000, yes. Workforce capacity, yes. Current 58. Average expected change provision consumed per hour.
Entering system. Trinity
Can I just have you
Sanctum.
hold on to 1,000 instead? You can't hold on to 1,000 because is all the spaces tied up somewhere else?
Entering system.
What?
Right promise.
The hell do you mean it's tied up somewhere else? Okay. Okay,
Entering
now we have a
system.
lot of extra
Profit
space
Center
available.
Alpha.
Okay. Buy up to 1,000? Yeah, medical supplies. How about you do the same? There we go. Food rations. Buy up to maximum amount. Medical
Entering
supplies.
system.
Buy up to
Silent
maximum
witness.
amount. From my own ship. There we go. Okay. That's really odd. I don't know why that's behaving that way. Oh, my behemoth must have reached that. Perfect. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
Just wait. You're gonna get your ice cream very shortly.
Entering
Don't
system.
overthink these things.
Atikva's choice.
If I go take a look at the drone component factory over here, we already assigned the 3 medium trading ships to it. That's very good. Take a look at the logical overview associated with it. There is no workforce associated with it? Question mark. I don't know why there's no workforce associated with it. Did I simply not put... Yeah, that would do it. Okay. The reason why that there is such is because I don't have a habitation module on it. But a habitation module is a very thing to add
Entering
on.
system.
All I have to do
Argon
is copy
prime.
one of these, copy a connector, go over to the house, slap a house on top, confirm the changes, hire a builder. I don't really care who, just make it happen. Select yes.
Entering system. Second contact.
Make sure that you have the money for it. $7 million? Oh, that's a $720,000. Well, you have like $4 million for... Why the fuck do you have $4 million for
True
construction?
sight.
$1 million. Don't you try and be tricky with me. Then we'll go back over here. Not the logical. Oh, howdy to you too, Flea. It has been a good long while.
Entering
How are you
system.
doing today?
Holy vision.
Go ahead and rename this to upgrading. Perfect. Only a few days. Only a few days until the 9.0. Yeah? Or wait, hold on. Has it only been a few days
Entering
since we
system.
saw each other?
Pontifex's claim.
Really? It feels like so much longer ago than that. Well, that's even
Entering
better.
system.
Hello. How are you
Highest
doing?
mists.
I'm doing okay, and yourself? I'm busy. I'm always busy. I need more free time. Only been a few days since I watched you. The cooking stream, the noodles, and then repo. Okay, so the cooking stream with the noodles was 2 weeks ago, and then
Entering
repo
system.
was
Unholy
the day.
retribution.
But was that Tuesday afterwards? Because that was my birthday stream. So yeah, it's been a couple weeks. Where is Behemoth? Quit playing around over there. What are you doing? Check on this idiot. See, 9.0 won't be long now. I'm so excited for 9.0, Flea. It's gonna be so cool. But I have not touched any of the beta stuff for 9.0 because I really don't want to have any sort of issues when it comes to my save file on the 8.0 version. Because quite frankly, if something were to happen to this save file, I don't know if I would continue playing it or not. I should probably have a backup save at some point. Like, recommend to start a new game. Oh, that would be.
We need to perform a transfer.
I've been playing this game, been playing on this save for probably coming up on a year at this point. I don't know if I could start over. That's a pretty big ask. I will not build you a military station. Go away. Quit asking. 1 Frigante, 2 heavy fighters, and 4 fighters. But you just want 6 fighters, and this is Paranid versus the Holy Order. Okay. Let's go buy six paranoid fighters, was it? Yes. 6 paranoid fighters coming right up. I have all your ships will be old with old turrets. True. My ships are most definitely old with old turrets on them at the moment, for sure. I agree. Swap to the high preset. We have a sweet $5 million for this ship. What the hell? At least they look at the AI upgrades and it makes capital ships so much better. Have you been playing around with 9.0, Flea? You have to tell me about it if that's the case.
System. True sight.
A mass driver? 1.4 million space bucks? Okay, sure. And there's 3 of them on here? Holy.
Entering system. Holy vision.
You know what? Okay. I always help with the betas. I reported, I think, 2 bugs this time around. Thank you for doing your part and reporting bugs to them, Flea. That's pretty cool, honestly.
Entering system. Pontifex's claim. Entering system.
See, I'm gonna go ahead and put an order for 6 of these. 30 million space bucks. I've got 30 million space bucks to burn. They can't fix what they don't know about. Very true. I mean, unless they just happen to stumble upon it themselves, yeah, they won't know about it. So somebody just plain and simple has to tell them about it. I got you. I appreciate the bug reporting that you were doing. Let's see, 1 Frigante, 2 heavy fighters, and 4 fighters. I should have plenty of that to go. Oh no, before I do that, there's quite an active bunch of people on the forums. I don't know if I've ever really done any forum-related stuff in video games. Like, I I suppose if you want to think of it like this, I'm simply an enjoyer of video games, and I don't really do much beyond that, if that makes sense. Okay. What I was in the middle of doing was finding homes for all of these poor medium trading ships. Look at this. I have
Entering system. Silent witness.
160,000 units of meat just sitting around waiting to be done. Tisk tisk. Mercury Vanguards, how about you go start working on those quantum tubes? Yeah, how about you go start working on those quantum tubes?
Choice.
1, 2, 3. Quantum tubes. Trade for commander. There we go. I've dabbled with coding. Nothing ever finished. I find that a good way to finish actually coding something that you start is for it to have a personal and practical use to you. Because if it's not something that you actually want and can't get yourself, or it's not something you're actually going to use, then at least to me it feels like, why am I spending so much time on insert random project I want to do here? Alright. Quantum tube factory 2 medium
Entering system. Second
1.
contact.
Copy the name. Perfect. Is that my naming convention everywhere else?
Entering system.
That is okay.
True sight.
I have ADHD, so I find any project hard to complete. And rendering is killing my PC tonight. What might you be rendering that is doing hell on your PC?
Entering system.
The number
Holy
2?
vision.
Yes. The 1080p AI 30-second videos.
Entering system.
You're making
Artifacts claim.
oh, you're editing a new music release. Okay, I got you. Okay, sure.
Entering system. Highest missed.
There we go. We're gonna slowly start chipping away with it with the medium trading ships on here. Is it an immediate solution? No, because there's still 13,000 of those things sitting around waiting for something to happen. But the important part is that there's no habitation module. What the fuck? Well, that's unacceptable. Plan build.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
The copy module. Copy.
Entering system.
Yes.
Right promise.
Okay. Go over here. Don't misbehave like that.
Entering system. Profit
Okay.
Center Alpha.
You want to get... Oh, jeez. That's not what I wanted to rotate at all. I wanted to rotate this piece. Is that such a difficult thing to ask for? Apparently so, because that's not where I wanted that. Okay. Okay. Click. It only moved one of the two
Entering
pieces.
system. Silent
Fantastic.
witness.
The building mechanic in this game leaves much to be desired. I'll say that. Confirm. I write lyrics, get AI to create some music from the styles, then create videos. Slop, yes, but I'm not a musician. Okay, I gotcha. I'm surprised that you have to do that kind of stuff locally on your computer, and they're not treating it as a, well, how about you give us your stuff, we'll make it on our servers, and then you download it from there.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Loving you. Hmm. Oh, the building is much better in 9.0. Thank you. I have been waiting. 9.0 is going to introduce so many useful things. I am very much looking forward to this. Quantum Tube Factory. You don't quite have enough to... There you go.
Entering system.
A million?
Bargain
Ah,
prime.
1 million. Zono, simple and clean has the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Okay. Rename
Entering
to...
system.
I have to
Second
get the most out of
contact.
my 5090. God damn, you got a 5090? Son of a... I'm over here rocking a 3060 that I got several years ago. It's still going pretty strong, but
Entering system.
you know,
Blue
it's
site.
probably about time to start looking to upgrade some of my components. 0. Upgrading. There we go. It's a
Entering
bad time to
system.
upgrade.
Fully
It is in
vision.
fact the worst time to upgrade. I'm not happy about that in the slightest, but my computer is simply going to continue to struggle a little bit on stream. It's nothing too serious, but I mean, even looking at this game,
Entering
it's
system.
running pretty
Artifacts
smooth
claim.
right now. Is it perfect? No. Are there people who can run it smoother,
Entering
specifically
system.
when they open up the
IS
map tool? Yes. Does this bother me? Not particularly. It just is what it is. No need to overthink these things. Medical supply. 40. I want to save blueprints for
Entering
station
system.
parts like the
Unholy
Terran meds
retribution.
and food module for 10,000 worker bees with habitats? You have a grand vision, Casey. God damn. That is some long-term shit. I can respect that.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
Pretty cool. I think it'll take you a while to get there, but you dream big. You know, an actual follow-up question I have on that.
Entering system. Bright
Um,
promise.
I never really did much stuff with the Terrans in this game. Like, I know that they exist. I know that they have
Entering
pretty
system.
powerful ships.
Profit Center
I know that
Alpha.
people like to start... I know people like to do the Terran start and then take the very expensive ship, sell it, and have $20 million at the beginning of the game. I'm aware of this strategy, but what do you mean that saving a blueprint for Terran medication? Terran habitat module suck for
Entering system.
capacity?
Silent
Oh,
witness.
so you just need a ton, an absolute mountain of habitation modules to make it worthwhile. Okay, that's annoying. That's quite annoying. Lies beyond the sun.
Entering system.
hold on.
Atikva's choice.
Okay. Which one of you needed 6 ships? You? Show me the way. I have your ships ready to go. Die before me, or whatever lies beyond the story. All of you, fly and wait in Pontifex's claim. Don't worry about getting shot. I will be safe. They are easy to build, though, due to the
Entering
simplistic
system.
construction
Bargain
chain.
prime.
That would be sweet to just plop down next to the building fabs. Oh. See, I pretty much only use argon-related stuff. Sometimes I'll play around with the Paranid stuff. Occasionally, I'll touch on
Entering system.
what are
Second
the
contact.
lizard people? I'm blanking on their name. It's not the Argonians. I'm still thinking about Skyrim in my free time, but I know
Entering
that.
system. True sight.
So I'm a big Star Trek fan, and I regularly refer to the lizard people in this
Entering
game
system.
as
Holy vision.
Talati. Thank you, Flea. Yes. I'm still blanking on the name of the Quark. Quark from Star Trek. I'm blanking on the name of the species that Quark is right now.
Entering
The,
system.
the
Pontifex's
Ferengi.
claim.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the assist. Yes. I'd like to think of the Talati in this game as
Entering system.
Ferengi.
Highest miss.
That is what I was going for. It took me way too long to get there, but yes, we got there. See, I like Argon also, but it's a pity that the E peer is not Argon. What do you mean by E peer? Is that a real thing? Encyclopedia. Here. Module. Docs. Argon 1, short. Argons only have the T
Entering
peer and
system.
the I peer.
Trinity sanctum.
What's this then, Fleet? Argon 3 doc E peer. I mean, I can see the T that you're talking about, but
Entering system.
is it?
Right
Are you?
promise.
What? I tend to go Argon. Oh, it's Antigon. Okay.
Entering system. Profit center.
Wait, this
Alpha.
belongs to Antigon? Us? Shit. Okay, gotcha. I think we go Argon as well. So last time I decided to buy only Paranid Holy Order equipment blueprints. Not having disruptors suck though. I'm a really big fan of flak
Entering system.
flak
Silent
turrets on my
witness.
ships and stations in this game. That's kind of my go-to. Hold please, we just have to save the game for a sec, and I gotta hydrate because I have not been great about hydrating on stream recently. Like, I just get into whatever it is I'm doing, and suddenly I look at the clock and 40 minutes have passed, and I think, how the hell did 40 minutes pass with me just sitting here yapping away about, well, yapping away about nothing? Black is not as good in 9.0. Other weapons are better. Black's got
Entering system.
nerfed? Aw,
Take
damn it.
last choice.
Most of my ships are fitted with black turrets right now. That's annoying. That's rather annoying of them to do. Then I suppose we'll just have to overcome and adapt. Advanced composite. 5,000? Nah. Wheat factory? 149. Okay, let's assign 3 medium trading ships to the wheat factory real quick.
Entering system.
Yeah.
Argon prime.
Raid for commander. Come on. Cooperate with me. Yes. There we go. But with the change to missiles, flaks are great missile defense. I've always been
Entering
using
system. Second
either
contact.
lasers or bolt turrets to knock out missiles. Just how I've been doing things.
Entering system.
Wheat factory.
True sight.
Does have a habitation module on it. Is it acting correctly? Have a ton of wheat. I could easily open up trade and let that sell with other people. The station account would
Entering
start
system.
to
Fully
improve
vision.
because of that. Now let's open it up. Anybody? Anybody wants to buy? Come over here and buy.
Entering system. Pontifex's claim.
Okay, let's take a look. Rename. You
Entering
now
system.
are
Highest mists.
Wheat Factory 001. No, I should probably say WH for wheat because my water factories are also WF. WH Factory 001. Medium Trader 1. There we go. Now just rinse and repeat for 2
Entering
and 3.
system. Unholy retribution.
Aim. 2. And 3. There we go.
Entering system.
Okay.
Trinity Sanctum.
Now we're gonna start seeing a little bit of, well, nothing too quickly, but we're gonna start seeing a little bit for sure. All parts. Taking a quick look. All parts
Entering system.
are only
Right
selling to
promise.
me. Well, I certainly don't want that. Let's take the $6 million that you've been holding on to. Swap over here to sell
Entering
to anybody.
system. Profit
It's
center
fine if you
alpha.
sell to anybody as long as I get the money. It's really quite that simple. You know, actually, out of curiosity, let me see if this works. Player information, statistics, upgrades, global account management. Can I just accept all estimates and
Entering
have that
system.
work?
Silent witness.
No, the fuck I can't. $172 million space buck estimate for the whole part factory? Hell no. Is that
Entering
172
system.
million
Patikva's
across
choice.
every single station combined? Nope. Never mind. That's no. Nope. I'm not doing that. Can I look at them individually instead? Okay, let's see. Okay, so it's this left number. Then the 172 is the amount of money that I have. Okay. This looks so much better. I've got $8.6 million just
Entering
sitting by in
system.
graphene
Bargain
factory
prime.
number 4. That's really good. Now, if I were to go, why the hell is there an $8 million budget needed for superfluid coolant? Not imagine anything superfluid
Entering
fluid wise
system.
costing that much
Contact.
money. Several $1 million for water. Okay. A lot of okay.
Entering
Nope.
system. True sight.
We're just gonna have to go through one at a time and very slowly start just fixing these up. Drones can be on the operating budget. That's another thing, Flea. I have to go back and start make sure that I have
Entering
drones
system.
associated with.
Fully vision.
I need to have a workforce and drones associated with my stations. That is something that I absolutely neglected to do early on, and it's come back to bite me a little bit.
Entering
This is
system.
going to be a nuisance.
Pontifex's
It's going to be a
claim.
slight nuisance. But we're going to do it anyway. We're absolutely going to do it anyway.
Entering system.
At
IS
first,
missed.
well, first I'd rather missing drones are in your missions, as are missing miners and traders. How does the station know how many mining and trade? No, hold on. Let's just mission manager. Up. Holy.
Entering
That's-
system. Unholy retribution.
Sign. Okay. That's
Entering system.
okay. Yeah,
Friendly
that's
sanctum.
yep. All right, sure. Okay, yep, that's that. Yep, okay, sure, that's fine. Ugh, okay. Let's just ignore that for right now. We're just gonna pretend that we didn't see that for
Entering
the
system.
moment.
Bright promise.
If I want to deal with it, I'll certainly deal with it, but that's that's a whole to do right there. I'm just
Entering
looking
system.
around,
Rocket
seeing what
Center
else I
Alpha.
could be wasting my time on instead. 4,000 microchips? Not worth it. Plasma conductors. 11K. Sorry for the curveball. Well, it's better to be aware of these kind of things, even if I choose to ignore it, than to not know that it exists.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Okay. 3 traders assigned. Perfect. Okay. Let's rename you to
Entering
Plasma
system.
Conductor Factory 1. Medium Raider 1. Okay. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. As soon as I've renamed these other 2, I will certainly do such. Could not believe the sound. I think you're dreaming. Free slash. No. Get rid of the
Entering
slash. I don't want the
system.
slash over there. Okay, that's better. And if we go into the plasma conductor factory, make sure that plasma conductors are not being limited to just my stations, but go ahead and just go ham. Go ham with it. Making sure that only
Entering system.
graphene
Second
is coming
contact.
in through here. Yep, plenty of this. Superfluid coolant is okay as well. Alright, stretching.
Entering system. True sight.
Jeez. 1, 2, 3.
Entering system. Holy vision.
2, 3. Very much overdue. And now the hydrate. Let's take a look.
Entering system.
What do we
Pontifex's
have
claim.
here? Honestly, we've got a pretty good space empire going right now. It doesn't seem that impressive, but
Entering system.
I'm
IS
happy with my
missed.
little space empire. There we go. Transfer the fleet. Make sure you pay me 44 million space bucks. Excellent. I love turning 2 into 3, 4 into 6, 1 million into 1.5 million. Yeah.
Entering system. Unholy retribution.
I'm still not going to build them a whatchamacallit. Alright. We need one
Entering
Frigante,
system.
2
Trinity
heavy fighters, and
system.
4 fighters. All Argon. Do I have anything already going that could be? For some reason I
Entering
have
system. Right
a
promise.
Cerberus just hanging out there. Well, it is a Frigante. If you got timelines and done the missions. I still
Entering
haven't
system.
done timelines,
Profit Center
actually.
Alpha.
Have you gone through timelines, Flea? Ah, okay, hello. Hello, Hobby. Are you that upset that I have not played X4 Foundation timelines? Am I really missing out on that much?
Entering system. Silent witness.
Alright. Let's go get two heavy fighters and 4 fighters. Hello? I'm about to place an order. I deleted my fucking mod. What? What do you mean you deleted your model?
Entering
Like,
system.
You only had one copy of the model somewhere? Oh, that hurts. That hurts to hear. Oh boy. Was on the top 5 leaderboards before people started to cheat. You can cheat in timeline. What's the point? What's the point of doing cheating in X4 Foundation's timelines?
Entering system.
Like I
Pardon
could
crime.
see cheating in a multiplayer game because you want to win. I do not condone such behavior, but I do understand it at heart, being somebody who is not very good at multiplayer games. But cheating in a single player game, actually I'm
Entering
gonna
system.
tone
Second
down
contact.
my fake outrage just a little bit, because I am very much on board with modding games. It's specifically Skyrim. I really like to mod Skyrim.
Entering
It feels like I'm
system.
several years
True
overdue
sight.
on my most recent Skyrim mod, actually. Pardon me, I am yawning my brains out right now. Let's see. That's right, I'm still trying to
Entering
buy some
system.
ships.
Holy vision.
Medium, no. Small, heavy fighters. Okay, if I were to get these, 5.2. If I were to go down here, 5.1.
Entering
Okay,
system.
let's stick with the
Pontifex
Eclipse
claim.
Vanguard. My wife sent me her model, so I guess I'm her
Entering
now.
system. IS
I
missed.
don't see an issue with this hobby. I mean, I'm going to simplify it to a model is a model. I can understand preferring to be using your specific model that you want to see, but as long as you got something. High preset, okay. I needed 2 of
Entering
these,
system.
2
Unholy
heavies,
retribution.
4 regulars. Ah, I switched it. Damn it. Add to shopping list. 1, 2.
Entering system. Trinity sanctum.
And hold on, actually. Could I just go down here and do fighters, high preset?
Entering system.
Add to
Right
shopping
promise.
list. 4? I've been playing this game for
Entering
like
system.
500 hours, and
Profit Center Alpha.
I did not know that you could do this with the shopping list. I've always been buying one type of ship at a time. Okay. That's a good thing to find out. I'm glad to know that this is something that you can do. It's a shame that it took me 500 goddamn hours to figure it out, but I'm glad that we can do this now.
Entering
Okay,
system.
confirm the order.
Silent witness.
People simply want to be top of the leaderboard, and they made it so obvious though, like half the time the other players. Like if a normal timeline
Entering
score
system.
is
A
100,000,
choice.
for the sake of simplicity, I don't actually know what how timelines works for competing like that. Like, oh hey, we have 3 different scores in here. We got a 87,000, we've got 100,000, and then we've got old Johnny Joystick over here who's sporting a sweet 13,875,221 as a score. Do you think that was all skill, or do you think Johnny Joystick might actually be cheating a little bit?
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Are we gonna play Skyrim together? We have to get through at least we have to one at a time, hobby. One thing at a time. I'm limited on availability. Dark Souls Remastered, and then we can figure out what to do after that.
Entering system.
Have you ever tried the
Second
Skyrim
contact.
AI mod? I don't think I know what the Skyrim AI mod is, Flea. It's been at least 3 or 4 years since I last tried modding up a nice
Entering system.
Skyrim
True sight.
mod pack. So I'm definitely behind on that kind of stuff. Like, what were some of the popular things? Some of the things that I really liked when modding Skyrim was to have the quest board.
Entering system.
In
Fully
most of the
vision.
major towns and holds in Skyrim, they would simply put up a gigantic board in the town center with pieces of paper on it, and those pieces of paper would give you side quests, and the pieces of paper would refresh on a daily basis so that you could go ahead and just, always have
Entering
some kind of little
system.
quest to work on.
Pontifex's
Go
claim.
gather some flowers, go collect some ore, go clear out a dungeon, so on and so forth. That is the kind of
Entering
stuff that I
system.
liked adding
Bias
into
missed.
Skyrim, so that it could improve my, well, not necessarily my quality of gameplay, but immersion. Immersion is probably closer to the word that I wanted to use there. Because I really think that if you have an RPG like Skyrim, you have to be able to have a way to grind things out a little bit. And having a
Entering
quest board that
system.
resets on a daily
Unholy
basis
retribution.
most definitely will do that. You can, but if you delete the shopping list, you go back to the queue. So if there are 50 ships in the queue, oops, well,
Entering system.
I guess we just
Planning
can't make that
sanctum.
mistake then. Plain and simple, we just are not allowed to make that one simple little mistake. Different missions have timers in a race, or a score for kills or oh, okay.
Entering system.
So they've got a
Right
variety
promise.
of game modes that you can do. Okay, that makes sense. It would have been odd if it was, well, the only way that you can play timelines is this
Entering
one
system.
specific play
Profit
style.
Center
And if
Alpha.
you want to do something else, how about you go play some other game? That's not what we do here in timelines. See? That's it. So a race timer might be 3 minutes and they did it in a minute 30. It simply wasn't possible. Oh, okay. So they're not even trying to hide their cheating. They're just going ham at it. The Skyrim AI mods adds a local large language model to Skyrim, so the NPCs can converse with you using the LLM, and they can remember your
Entering
conversations
system.
and if they
Silent
like you or not.
witness.
Now that's an interesting feature. I'm pretty sure something like that simply did not exist several years ago, the last time that I was modding Skyrim. or if it did exist, it was not particularly popular.
Entering system.
Yep,
A
if
tick
you'll-
bus choice.
If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna take my headphones off. Don't worry. You guys will keep hearing all the things, but I will take off my headphones for a little bit. That is such a relief. All right. Let's see. The local LLM, like in Skyrim, now exists for Kenshi,
Entering
Minecraft,
system.
and other games.
Argon Prime.
Yeah, I heard that that was something that they added to Crimson Desert. But at the same time, I'm also trying to avoid any major news about Crimson Desert because I'd certainly like to play Crimson Desert. And as somebody who is as
Entering
anti-spoiler as
system.
me,
Second
I'd like
contact.
to minimize the spoilers that I receive, if at all possible. Do 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 boom. Da, 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 da. You know
Entering
what?
system.
I've
True sight.
got a massive backlog of games that I need to start getting through. It's really bad. And when I say really bad, I think I'm coming close to having 200 games in my Steam library. Can I see that, actually?
Entering system. Holy
Filter?
vision.
Come on. Games? 292 games? What the hell? Well, that's a bigger number than I expected, but some of those are small or short or
Entering
free to
system.
play, so
Access claim.
I'm not too worried about such. A new game comes out tomorrow,
Entering
Windrose,
system.
a game set in the
Dismissed.
age of pirates. I played the Windrose demo a few weeks ago during Steam Next Fest. I didn't really get too far during the single stream that I played it, but it was fun. I'm not generally a open world survival crafting kind of guy. Hello, Ivy. How are
Entering
you doing
system.
today?
Unholy retribution.
Open world survival crafting is fun. I do like open world survival crafting, but it's not really the kind of game that I normally go for. A very interesting thing that I found out after I started streaming is that there is a very big difference between the kind of game that I enjoy playing and the kind of game that I enjoy streaming. And just because I enjoy playing it in my free time does not mean that I enjoy streaming it. Like, for example,
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
what's a good example? I'm thinking. There we go. I've got an example. Just pause this for a quick second. I've got to tab away, and I don't want the game to look ridiculous. Don't mind me. I just need to pull up something. Okay. Yes. Hold. I really wish I could just drag images directly into my OBS. But they won't let me do that. They simply will not allow it. I understand why they won't allow it. Copy image. Okay, yep. Hold on. I've just got some games simply cannot be streamed. FPS are hard due to the chat interaction. I think first-person shooters can be done pretty well streamed because the people who like to watch first-person shooters probably aren't really there for the chat interaction in the first place. Is that a broad generalization? Yes. Does that apply to everybody? Absolutely not, but I think there's a pretty big difference between the kind of person who watches someone for an FPS versus something like No? Adjust chatting? Okay. We're almost there. Damn you! Work with me. Image. Save. And drag the image right over here. Zoom. Enhance. Put that in the corner for a second. Okay. Now this is a game that I very much enjoy playing off stream. Name of Cyrilim Ultimate. The basic nature of the game is it is a procedurally generated dungeon crawler that you have to go through and fight using a team of 6 creatures. Those 6 creatures can be fused together with other creatures to have a very large variety of traits and abilities and stats and equipment and spells, and you could have amazing synergy between your creatures, and they can take out enemies way tougher than them. But if you don't understand what you're doing, then you're not gonna do well, and you're gonna get stuck, and you're gonna get frustrated and probably quit the game. Now, for me, I like this game, but the gameplay is just load up a dungeon, run around the dungeon until you encounter an enemy. You just hold the interact button to just auto complete the fight. You win the fight. You go keep walking around the dungeon. You pick up all the bits. You fight all the monsters. You're done with the dungeon. You load up a new dungeon. I tried streaming this game once last year, and I did not enjoy streaming this game. I enjoy playing this game, but it's not necessarily that, like, Caves of Quad. You know what? Hold on. That sounds very familiar, Flea, and I just want to make sure that I'm thinking of the right thing before I yay or nay that. See. Steam. Pop this open and search it up.
Entering system. Fully vision.
Oh, ad break. Okay. See. Pause. Ad break. I'm gonna stretch it out. I'm gonna search up that Steam game, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, and return. I was looking at Caves of Quad, and I'm not 100% sure if I'm saying that correctly, but I'm just gonna roll with it for now. Uh, Caves of Quad is a roguelike where you mutate, grow extra limbs, heads, legs, and all sorts of other bits and pieces. I don't think it's quite the same thing then, Flea. Caves of Quad sounds interesting because that type of thing does sound interesting to me to play, but I would say that they're a little bit different. Welcome back from Agile, everybody. We're simply talking about mutations, growing extra limbs, and the possibility of a second head. Okay. Get rid of that. Forgot to save the game during the ad break, but we're just going to go ahead and do it now. There we go. What was the name of the one that you mentioned? I'll just throw it in the chat for you. There you go. That is the one that I enjoy playing in my off time. Now, if you do get a taste of Serial M Ultimate and you like it, get ready for a lot of your time to simply be to disappear with that game, because you can just keep going forever in the game. I don't know how many hours I have listed. I can in fact figure out. Okay, ouch, ow,
Entering
hello,
system. Artifacts
Argos.
claimed.
You throwing stuff? Why is it that everybody just throws stuff at me first thing right out of the hole with?
Entering system.
Is that the
IS
traditional
missed.
greeting that we have now? Just throw stuff at Icarus? You know what? Okay, sure. If that's how it's gonna be, then I'm just gonna have to embrace it and interpret that as your love for me, and I will accept it. How you doing today? That's how it's always been. What are you smoking?
Entering system. Unholy retribution.
Would you believe me if I said that I did not have anything like that with me? This is just this is just me naturally. I do not need. At least they didn't chuck craft singles at you. That reminds me, I'm gonna have to go in and try and figure out how to get a craft singles throw redeem.
Entering system.
I know that I
Right
talked about it a
promise.
couple weeks ago, then I immediately got distracted. I grew up on games like Rogue,
Entering
NetHack,
system. Profit
AOD,
Center
so
Alpha.
love procedural dungeon crawlers. Go ahead and take a look at Serial then. Serial, I endorse Serial. It is fun. There's 1,400 different creatures that you can have, and you can combine creature A with creature B, and later in the game you can have
Entering
creature
system.
C
Silent witness.
a trait from that on your fused creature equipment. So there are so many combinations and permutations that you can have. It's insane. Does it take a little bit to get used to? Yes. Is it fun? I
Entering
think so.
system. A take first
You
choice.
want to kill 10 or 15 minutes just going through a random dungeon? Yes, you can do that. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. I'm taking a look at my library to see how many hours I have in Serial. Now, how does one do that? Can I just search the game? I think I can just search the game and it'll tell me. Serial Ultimate.
Entering
Okay.
system. Argon
I
Prime.
have 173 hours in the game at the moment. And you just slowly accumulate your time in the game. Little bits one at a time. I have fun with it. I enjoy it.
Entering system. Second contact.
Okay. Oh, Argos. I bet you have more in X4. Yes, for sure. Absolutely. I mean, in X4,
Entering
I'm
system.
probably...
True sight.
That's a real time sink. True. I'm easily at 500 hours in X4, but that's more spread out over the number of years that I've played X4. Serialum Ultimate is much more 172 hours
Entering
in over a
system.
shorter
Revision.
time range, if that makes sense. What was I doing? Who knows? I'll just pick something and go do it. So we still have plenty of medium trading ships that we can put to work, start doing stuff for me. Field coils? Oh, hey, is the
Entering
factory
system.
finally being
Pontifex's
worked
claim.
on? Hell yeah. Okay. Let's pop this open, take a look.
Entering system.
See.
Lists.
All the resources have been delivered. Now it's just a matter of finish building the damn thing, please. Finish building the damn thing, and we can move on. What we've got going on over here is weapon component factory. There's 9,000 of those sitting
Entering
around.
system.
Hull
Unholy
part factory,
retribution.
drone component factory. That doesn't seem like it's worth having anything associated with it. Wheat factory, engine parts.
Entering
It's all well and
system.
good.
Trinity Sanctum.
Advanced composites. I keep toying with the idea of getting Dwarf Fortress, but I never have enough time. Dwarf Fortress and RimWorld both seem like games that I would enjoy, but
Entering system.
both seem like
Right
games that
promise.
require way more free time than I have available. I need more free time.
Entering system.
RimWorld is
Profit
epic.
Center Alpha.
I think I've only heard positive things about RimWorld. I mean, the people who say negative things about RimWorld probably just don't like that kind of game, which, okay, if you don't like that kind of game, that's fine. But the people that are on board with that kind of game, I don't think have made any serious complaints
Entering
about the
system.
game.
Silent Witness.
4,000 microchips, 323,000 spices. Let's go ahead and... Did I put a habitation module? There's not even a habitation module. Rookie
Entering
move,
system.
me.
Atikva's
What
choice.
are you even thinking? Oh. Before I forget. Arcos, if you are there, I came across a game that is set to release later this year that I threw into the Discord, the game suggestion channel. That looks like it would be a lot of fun. I'm gonna go ahead and just copy the name and throw it in the Steam chat here. Or the stream chat. Is this one. The game's not available
Entering
yet, but that
system.
definitely looks
Argon
like
Prime.
it would be fun to play. It has a lot of different elements from game types that I enjoy playing. Let's close those. Another recommendation is Project Zomboid. I've heard good things about Project Zomboid. Admittedly,
Entering system.
zombies
Second contact.
are not my most favorite type of game to play. Like, I'm sure that if I were to get around to playing it, something like DayZ would
Entering
probably be a
system.
good thing.
True sight.
Be a good thing to stream through. Or The Last of Us, maybe. The Last of Us is zombies, right? I think The Last of Us is zombies. I've never actually played the games, and I'm aware that they made
Entering system. Holy vision.
a series about it, but I didn't watch it. Let's see. There we go. Habitation. Go ahead and slap that down. Confirm. Builder. Where are you, builder? I have 50,000 space money for you. That's right. The space money. Space money will fund the races. The races and what I want to do. I have no idea what I'm going for right now. $1,000,000 for construction? Done. $1,000,000. There we go. Okay, and we're gonna have to move this way up to the top of the list. Rename to 0. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. Grading. There we go. I believe The Last of Us is zombies. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
I had fun with builders in my 9.0 beta. I built a station in Argon space, kept hiring a Holy Order builder, then captured it by boarding 23 million space bucks per pop? That is a fantastic strat. I like how many different kind of strategies there are to just make a ton of money very quickly in X4. And the lower effort they are, the better. Like, oh, you don't want to have to do much work, but you want to make a decent amount of money. How about you just buy advanced satellites from one wharf and go ahead and sell them to another for a small profit margin? Are you going to make big old money doing that? No. You're not going to make super duper big money from that, but profit. Profit is the first step. Then you work on doing bigger profits and even bigger profit. And then suddenly you're doing the military missions that pay out 1.5 times the amount that you put into them. That is the good stuff. The easiest way is advanced satellites. Exactly. You get a little bit of money, you can start doing advanced satellites right away. Okay. SF.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Is there red? I don't know. Medium. Raider 1. Yes? I think that's my naming convention. I don't know, I'm not fully focused at the moment. The medium trader 2. Slap in a medium trader 3, and we'll call it container 3. Okay. Another one is to load out a ship at an equipment dock, then go sell the equipment at a wharf, make 2 to 4 million runs on some Zyarth ships. Excellent. Another winning strategy right there. Excellent.
Entering system. Holy
Let me
Vision.
just grab some drink real quick. Bada. Son of a... Oh, you pricks. These pirates have been getting a little too comfortable beating me up. I just lost a large trading ship from the logs down there, it looks like. No. No. Unacceptable. Who was it? Who beat me up? Trading outpost number 3 to refine metal factory 3. Large container trader 2 was destroyed by... Goddamn. How did it get all the way over here that quickly? Is that even the guy? I can confirm it in the logs real quick. Checking. Destroyed by Scale, Plunderer, Phoenix, whatever dash 719. There it is. There's the son of a bitch who blew up my my large factory. Can't believe I lost a large factory to this shit. There it is. It's just sitting around. Let's see. And you got... Okay. You guys are simply incapable of making it over. Time for vengeance? I think it is time for vengeance. I could overlook a little bit of... what do you call it? I could overlook it a little bit if it was just medium ships that were being blown up. That is tolerable. I'm not a fan of losing medium ships because, you know, those cost me money as well, but I'm willing to tolerate it a little bit. This, however, is unacceptable. Okay. Behemoth. All of you. And if that large ship has cargo, it could be big bucks. Go follow until further notice. I need to go ahead and grab my large, medium fighting ship. Let's head over there. I must have my vengeance. I claim vengeance against the scale. Are you gonna board it and get your money back? I'm not very good at shipboarding recently. Like, a couple versions of the game ago, maybe version 6-ish, I was way better at boarding. You just show up with a handful of large ships, a dozen or so medium ships. You bing bang boom, knock out all the surface elements. You go in, take over.
Entering system. Unholy retribution.
And then you get a fresh ship. I mean, the ship is pretty beat to hell because, you know, you just boarded a ship, so it's not fresh off the lot or anything. But the important part is that you have a new ship. And you could scrap it, or you could touch it up and add it to your fleet. I would always try and add the old ships, not the old ships, but the ships that I board back into my fleet just so that they can keep going. Because I'm not sure if I'm remembering this correctly, but I'm pretty sure that ships that you sell to another NPC faction don't actually disappear from the game. They still exist somewhere in the game. They simply don't have an order or an owner / faction associated with them. They simply are floating around. My tip, the Barbarossa or the Earl King, if you have it, and board on a strong versus strong. You don't even need to shoot the ship that you're capturing. You could get away with that in a Barbarossa. God damn. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Who's shooting me? Which motherfucker is shooting me? I better not die from this. That'd be so stupid. Pause. Who was that? Who the hell was that? The mother Vigor again? Why do they hate me so much? They tried to attack me first, and I kicked their ass. And now they're sending out a ton of ships to harass me? Okay. Do we just have to go get rid of them or something? If I take a look at my relations that I have with them, Vigor is very slowly starting to cool off a little bit, but hey, they hold 125 Marines, and they have decent speed and shields. Ships you build for factions for missions are kept and used, but that's about it though. Okay, I got you. Oh. Arcos, did you hear that thing that I was saying earlier about the game that might interest you? Potentially? That's my medium ship. Didn't I tell you to fly over to my medium ship? No, what's it called? I threw it in the chat. Let's see. Free sharing. It's not out yet, but later this year. Yes. That one that Flea just sent. A bunch of elite. Oh, that's right. I have a whole bunch of those kinds of ships because I had a mission involving those kinds of ships. Medium fighter. Where are you? You just randomly... Are you parked? Oh, no wonder I couldn't do anything. Okay. I understand why. I understand why the AI did that to me.
Incoming missile.
Whoop. No incoming missile. I can simply fly away faster than the missile could even hope to try and hit me. You want to be able to hit me? Fly a faster...
Ejected.
What the...
Hey there.
You mother... No. 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 Shit. God damn it. We're dead. We died again. Damn. Bigger. What is their problem with me? Why do they hate me so much? Thought I cleared that missile, but no, I guess the missile will just chase you down forever and then blow you up. Visual programming. I did a fair amount of work with LabVIEW in both undergrad and grad. I've never really done any actual let me reload my last save before I get stuck right there. Okay. So we're gonna have to go back a little bit. Not too badly though. The 4/13/1930. That's only about 20 minutes ago. Okay. This is why we save it's 2 in the morning off to bed, have a good stream, and tell Figure to go to hell. Okay. Have a good sleep, Flea. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, no, the only programming I've ever done is, I don't want to say real programming because, you know, visual programming is real programming as well. It's just not what most people use when you think of programming. So that game does have my attention as a, oh hey, you actually have to move blocks around and do stuff like that to get the program to work. That sounds rather interesting. I'm waiting to see more information about the game, but it does sound fun. Looks interesting. I wishlisted it. Exactly. I thought that one might be a little bit interesting. What? Okay. Well, I can't believe that we got clapped by Vigor again. I mean, it's not the first time that they got us, but I was really hoping that that wouldn't become a regular thing with these guys. However, I guess I have gotten a little bit careless. Just a wee tiny bit careless about that kind of stuff. So, okay. Let's just reload, figure out what we have to do. We'll go knock it out, and then we'll move forward. That's all there is to it. Nothing special. I'm gonna hydrate while we're doing that, actually. Okay, we're back on the superhighway. That's fine with me. The important thing is, in what state is all of our other stuff? We've got... Okay, we're back to having 6 Mercury Vanguards sitting around. I'm pretty sure that I had just assigned a few Mercury Vanguard to the Spice Factory, so that should be pretty easy to do.
Entering system. IS missed.
Okay, yeah. The raid for commander. Raid, yes. There we go. This is why we save every half hour, just in case something ridiculous like that happens. Do I consider that to be ridiculous? Yes. Okay. F001, medium, Raider 1.
Trinity Sanctum. Entering
Okay.
system. Right promise.
Come on, sir, please. Rename 3. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm pretty sure that I also went into the build and, yep, there we go. Missing a habitation module. Tisk tisk. Well, habitation modules are pretty easy to do. We've got a ton of container storage, so there's no need to worry about making sure that we have enough. All we have to do is make sure that we're bringing in enough food and medicine.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Confirm. Higher. Somebody. 50,000 fresh space bucks. Whoever begins working on this immediately. You shall do. Okay.
Entering
Close that.
system. Patikva's choice.
Rename to 060. Upgrading. Perfect. Okay. Field coils. You have not started on the production modules yet. Okay, well, that makes sense. We did go back in time like 20 minutes, game wise. So that makes sense.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Alright, where should we put the last 3 medium trading ships? Let's take a quick look at what we've got working over here.
Entering system.
Plasma conductors doesn't really seem worthwhile. Food rations, though. I could definitely see moving food rations around.
Entering system. True sight.
Raid. Yes. There we go. Okay.
Entering system. Holy vision.
Okay. Please just cooperate with me. Yes. Food ration P? I don't know what the P in FRP001 would stand for. I can only imagine that instead of
Entering
doing
system. Pontifex's
food
claim.
ration factory,
Entering system. IS missed.
instead went in and just, you know, messed up the F with a P. Rename FRP001 medium grader 1. Copy the name. We're going to need it 2 more times
Entering
very
system.
quickly.
Unholy retribution.
Every spot that screams inside my head.
Entering system.
There we go.
Trinity
Okay.
Sanctum.
1, 2, 3. Bing, bang, boom. Alright. We've got a decent amount of medium trading ships going around hanging out with
Entering
the...
system. Right promise.
Ah, would you look at that? You don't have a habitation module associated with you. Well, you can't very well be part of
Entering
the
system. Profit
Icarus
Center
Corporation trademarked until we go ahead and get you a habitation module. Because here at the Icarus Corporation, the workers are the heart, the soul, the blood, the sweat, and most importantly, the tears about what we do and what we produce.
Entering system.
And that's why
Witness.
every single I could tell that I was on a path to rip off a Rick and Morty thing just now, and I'd rather
Entering system.
make
A
something,
take-class
you know,
choice.
that's not a complete ripoff, but it's a difficult one. I mean, I could switch it away from wafer cookies to, I don't know, spaceships, spaceship leather seating, maybe. I don't know if that works as well. I think there is something about the simplicity of a wafer cookie versus spaceship leather seating. They're just not comparable,
Entering system. Argon Prime.
but that's okay. I think you guys know where I was going with the bid, and that's good enough for me. Dun, 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 dun.
Entering system. Second contact.
There you go. $1 million for construction. Get on it. Zero, zero, zero.
Entering system.
Upgrading.
True sight.
Dun, dun, dun.
Entering system.
Okay.
Holy vision.
We're still doing pretty good. We're back up to... You're gonna have to find your backup somewhere else, my good sir. I don't really think that I can help you out with that. I apologize. Okay. Go ahead and checking.
Entering system.
Just want to make sure that the
Pontifex's claim.
Brigante, the heavy fighters, and the fighters are all well and good. I mean, it's
Entering
just
system.
7 basic
IS
ships, so I think it
missed.
should be. But it never hurts to go check these things. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 Elite Vanguard, 2 Eclipse, and what was the name?
Entering system. Unholy retribution.
The Cerberus? Yeah, the Cerberus. Okay. Then let's go turn this in and get some nice fat stacks of reward money Oh, you thought
Entering
that I was gonna
system.
say I'm here for
Trinity
something
Sanctum.
other than reward money? Nope. In this game, I would like every single bit of reward money that I could get my hands on. I don't think that's unreasonable
Entering
either.
system. Right promise.
Okay. Checking. Cerberus.
Entering system. Profit Center
Eclipse.
Alpha.
Eclipse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All 7 ships. Fly over to the circle. Wait there until I give you further instruction. Okay. I know that it's not quite ad break time, but I'm actually in need of having to stand up and stretch for a second, so I'll be back. I'll be back very quickly this time.
Entering system. Silent witness. Entering system. Atikva's choice. Entering system. Argon Prime.
Okay, I'm good now. I am better now. We're gonna see how the rest of the stream goes, but there's a there is certainly a possibility that we might end a little bit early today. Just having trouble staying awake. Moment.
Entering system. True
Bare,
sight.
bare minimum, I'd like to make it to the 3.5 hour mark. Which, if I make it to the 3.5 hour mark, I'm definitely gonna want to try and go to 4 because you know it's just an extra half hour. But let's get to 3.5, and then we'll see.
Entering system. Holy vision.
Awaiting orders.
Don't you worry about it, elite vanguards. I have a good plan for you. And the plan is I'm selling your contract off.
Entering
Selling your
system.
contract off to somebody who
Access
offered me a ton of money. And because they offered me a ton of money, I'm going to take it.
Entering
I'm going to take the
system.
money.
IS
You're going to work for
missed.
them, and let's
Awaiting
not blow
orders.
this out of proportion or anything. Okay. You
Awaiting
slow
orders.
bums. Okay.
Entering system.
Awaiting orders.
Stop telling me that you were awaiting orders. I heard you the first time.
Awaiting orders.
A fleet
Entering
assembly
system.
mission?
Trinity
I
Sanctum.
definitely just did a fleet assembly mission like 5 seconds ago. Rice dumping? This one I will take. Ship. Fly me to where I need to go.
Entering system. Right promise.
Honestly, I do have a bit of a preference for
Entering system.
rice dumping
Trinity
missions.
Sanctum.
And not just because they're a very easy mission, although that does help a fair amount. The reason I like price dumping missions is because sometimes if you're lucky, you don't have to move a single spot after where the first location is. Sometimes you just have to drop another what you call it, another resource probe. Let it notice,
Entering
hey,
system.
I know I
US
just
20.
asked you to find X density of ore somewhere in this star system, and good job on finding that, but would you do it again? Would you say, you're damn right that I can do it again. I don't even have to move one single, well, millimeter sounds a little bit extreme for spaceships of this size, but I don't even have to move to to find that again. You just look down at it, point, boom, there it is. Found twice in a row. Stunning. Pure cinema. Okay. Yep. At the moment, I'm thinking 8:30 instead of 9 to wrap it up, which is okay. So it's always nice to double up like that. Exactly. Yes. There's just,
Autopilot. Disengage.
you know what? Hold on. Scratch. Go back for a second. I actually don't remember what I was just talking about. I mean, it's always nice to double up. That sounds like it was in agreement with what I was saying a second ago, but I honestly can't remember what I was talking about that doubling up would be a nice thing to do. I'm really thinking, actually trying to remember what I was saying 2 minutes ago, and I'm drawing a blank. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, being able to get a couple missions in a row where you need to move. Yes, price dumping missions. There you go. I went on that whole rant while not being not being fully aware of what I was saying, and I still agree with me. Perfect. Okay. That makes sense. Am I in the middle of one right now? Hey, that... No wonder I was talking about price dumping missions. I'm right in the middle of a price dumping mission. Excellent. Pause. Enter. Deploy. Resource probe.
Great work.
Resource probe.
Deactivate and absorb. Okay, yep. We're gonna do a couple more things, and we're gonna end up wrapping up a little bit early tonight. I can't have half awake, less coherent than normal. I don't remember what I said as soon as I finished saying it, kind of stuff on stream. I mean, if I do that. What? Skip. Hmm? Oh, you can't have any sort of relationship with the scale plate pirates because they don't have a government associated with them. Okay. That makes sense. I still want to become friends with Vigor again, even though they were the ones who attacked me first. They shot first. I sure didn't shoot first, but I did shoot last. Show me what kind of missions we've got. Another price dumping mission? I don't mind if I do. There we go. I'm gonna head over to Haywa's Twin. Well, that's gonna take a hot second to get over to. Luckily, I have autopilot enabled and
Autopilot. Disengage.
Hey, welcome in, Dapper. How are you doing today? You came in and immediately stole the beard. Kiss, kiss. I either get stuff thrown at me or I get stuff stolen from me. Wow. You guys are something special. Alright? Yeah. Alright, deploy. Resource probe. Is it a good one? Yes. Okay. Don't move a single inch. Pause the game. Deploy. Resource probe. And... come on. Yes! I didn't have to move at all. I love that.
Resource probe.
Deactivate. Deactivate. Let's drag him right back up. What we've got next is something. We could find something that pays a nice little bit of cashish. Field coil factory. How are you coming along? You're at least done with the energy cell production. That's good. Storage should be done, right? Yes. Okay. Logical oak here. We're making 11.76k. That's very good. Field coil base takes 360, so that's 900 plus 180. That's 1080 energy cells. I think I like the number 2000 or 5000. I think number 5000 a little bit better. Go ahead and buy as many as you can from just me. Sell all but 5,000, not 50,000. That was almost a pretty big waste of storage space. No restriction. Okay. Sell all but one. Yes, that's good. Field coils taking plasma conductors. We got 3 of them, which means that is 600 plus 120, 720? Okay, yeah. Bump it up to an even 1,000. 1,000. Go ahead and buy all 1,000 from just me. Quantum tubes, 258. So that is 600 plus 150. 750 plus 24. Yeah, plus 24. So 778. Yeah, 778. So go ahead and just make it even 1,000 as well. 1,000. Purchase everything from just me. That's right. Field coils. Yeah, we still have over 900,000 cubic units of storage available. I'm sure that field coils are going to end up taking up more space than you would expect, but let's see by how much, actually. Encyclopedia. Pull it up for me. Field components. Not with the backslash. Okay. Where's field components? 15 cubic meters. So even if we wanted to be a little bit generous towards making easy math, just say 900,000 cubic meters of storage available in the large container storage on the ship, which means that there are, well, 600,000 field coils. It's 600 times the. No, that's 1.5, not 15. So then it's 60,000 times 15 to get 900,000. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure my math is correct, but I'm gonna double check anyway. Oh, the clock, that's an entirely different thing. What are you doing me looking up the wrong bits? Let's see. 900,000 by. I was close, but still not right. Wait, no, hold on. I put in the wrong numbers. Yeah, 900,000 divided by 15 is 60,000. I'm pretty sure that I said 60,000 a moment ago. Okay. Stay awake for a few more minutes. Stay awake for a few more minutes, and then we can go. Okay. Food rations. We got a bunch coming in. Habitation module is looking clean. We head right down over here to Tikva's Choice 1. I'm positive there's at least one station in here that is not holding on to the, what are the words? Not holding on to the, I don't remember. Oh well, not a big deal. Holy Terrans. Look at them. Look at all those damn Terrans. Where the hell do they think they're going? Dragging gigantic. Well, they're simple Terran kit jobs. I'm reading this correctly. Okay, listen, I know that I'm only like half awake at the moment, but that most definitely looked like the word kit associated with the small ship in the crowd of kids back there. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I don't think that I am. I didn't see. Yeah, it did go by pretty quickly, unfortunately. What can we do for a few minutes? We could do something. I just did a price dumping mission, so I don't necessarily want to do another one. But if I see where I am, I'm way the hell over in Awa's twin. So what I want to do is fly myself right over here. There we go. Autopilot. Take care of the heavy lifting. Drive me to where I need to be. And I'm gonna complain about you driving the whole time, Autopilot. I really hope that Autopilot is something that they addressed in the 9.0 update, but I haven't actually gone through and tried to figure out what's going on in the 9.0 update. So I'm flying. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm getting out of.
Jump gate. Trinity
Hold on a
Center.
second. Autopilot? You remember how I said I was going to complain about you, autopilot? Holding. Okay, yep, nope, that makes sense. The little super highway over there on the left, that nice light blue line, is a one directional. There's just no way that I could have taken that over to this jump gate any faster than I was flying over there myself. Bum bum ba-dum, bum 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 bum. Ad break starting? Shortly. Okay, noted. Okay. Tentatively, I'm gonna go ahead and let the ads run, and then after the ads run, I think I'm going to call it a little bit early because, well, put simply, I'm not fully awake at the moment. My eyes keep trying to stay closed on me. We're not done though. We just have to wrap up momentarily. Headphones, please get out of the way so I can see properly. There we go. Okay. So where am I, and what missions do I have available? A handful of missions? That's good. Why is that one not completing? Who is the holdout on that mission? Reveal yourself to us. It's you? Why? Why are you being difficult with me? Oh, go ahead and clear that behavior. I really don't need that kind of behavior. The thinking for yourself and not just, doing what I say. We don't need people like that in the Icarus Corporation. That is sure to bring us some degree of trouble, some degree of headache, and frankly, I'm not looking forward to it. So, Chip, fly over there. Bum, 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 bum. Ad break? Okay. Pause. Save the game real quick. Okay. I'll be back with you guys in a moment. Do, 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 do. Okie dokie. That was an okay stretch break. Frankly, it was not my best stretch break, but then again, I am not fully awake at the moment, so I will take the stretch break that half awake me thinks that I should get. Because, it's better than just, sitting in the chair and risking actually falling asleep. Am I that close to actually falling asleep? I'm exaggerating a little bit, but we're definitely gonna wrap up a few minutes early today. One does not simply stretch break at their best when half asleep. True. That is 100% the case, Arcos. I'm doing what I can. Ow, okay, hello. Hello, Javi. How are you? Okay, I'm a little bit more awake now. Okay, it's good. No wonder the screen is blurry. I took my glasses off and I didn't even notice it. God damn. Okay. So, what should we do? We should find somebody to raid out to. I'm gonna start looking while the ad break is going. Oh, it's done. Welcome back from ad jail, everybody. Unfortunately, I am not awake enough to continue tonight, so we're gonna wrap up just a few minutes early. Nothing too serious, but just a little bit. Now the only problem is who to raid out to. Oh, would you look at that? There's well, I just got back to. It's unfortunate timing. I agree. Who might this be? Checking. I'm searching. See who this individual is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This person works for me. Let me initiate. Name. There we go. Another X4 enjoyer. Gonna pass the love off. Okay. There we go. It started. It's official. Okay, so we actually managed to get a decent amount of stuff done in X4 tonight, and I'm pretty happy about that. It's gonna take a while for the field coil. It's gonna take a while for the field coil factory to finish building up, but that's okay. We've got time. The important thing is progress is being made slowly. I do think it was a little bit bullshit that we got clapped by Vigor Pirates again, but I guess we're just gonna keep having run-ins with them over and over. It's not great, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. So, what do we have going on for the rest of the week? I challenge you to Age of Empires 2. I'm more of an Age of Mythology guy, Javi, I'm not gonna lie. I think I played Empires, but Age of Mythology was more my speed back in the day. Tomorrow, I'm going to be trying out Monster Hunter Wilds. Again, this was a throne gift, and thank you everybody who contributed to that. I'm looking forward to playing this on stream for everybody. Quick raid. Oh, okay, well, it's gonna be the sunset, right? Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I hope you had a good time, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Goodbye.